Hi, Mark Wildfood here. Just a wee video just to show you how I spend my lunch breaks when I get a chance. Over my shoulder there, to the left, is a couple of little islands called the Skers, and you can possibly just make out the Mull of Galloway. There's a larger bit there, and that's Scotland's most southerly tip. And I'm just in this little bit of coast here. It's a rocky shore, there's sand exposed down there. And I'm just going to talk you through the amazing array of plants I can get within about 100 metres. In fact, most of them will be within about 5 metres of each other. So down there, low tide spook clams. The black band you can see just beyond the rocks is where I get my larva. Nori, that is, seaweed. Not an awful lot of that around Galloway, so it's one of my treasured spots. And then as I just scan round, I'm hoping we're reasonably out of the wind here. You'll see I'm in a little cove, and we should be sheltered from the wind. And we'll just go into the rocks here, and I'll just talk you through some of the plants that I graze on during my lunchtime. So it looks fairly barren to the eye, but this is amazing habitat. And here, sheltering out of the wind, we've got one of my winter staples, all year round, beautiful glossy green leaves of sea beet. This one's in great condition. Yum. If I pan down a little bit, the scurvy grass. He's got these little caudate heart-shaped leaves. Very strong, just a nibble of these. Mixes very well with the sea beet in my mouth. Panning around a little bit further, I have curled dock in here. Dock is edible. I don't eat a lot of dock, apart from at this time of year when these tiny little leaves, when about this size, are really good. I'll add that to my mouth palate. More scurvy grass. As I come up here, we'll see these dead stalks here. This is sea plantain, and we can actually see some of the green leaves here. All this, I should say, was under snow about a week ago, so these things have survived that, and being by the coast, they get a better chance than most. Sea plantain is one of my favourites, sweet, salty, one of the coastal succulents, really delicious. Let's pan up this banking a little bit more. This is at sort of head height now for me. And we can see the old flower stalks from last year's sea campion, with beautiful bell-shaped white flowers in the summer. But underneath is one of my favourite flavours at this time of year. That's sea campion leaf. Tastes like sweet pea. Mellows out the mouth after the scurvy grass. More sea beets down here. I'll pan up here. Lots more scurvy grass. More plantain. We're absolutely overloaded with stuff. And here's some ribwort plantain as well, with the lanceolate leaves, with the ribs on them. Extremely good for you. Nature's healer. Absolutely delicious. Up on the rock here, this is English stonecrop, it's a sedum, and this is one of the milder ones. Some are extremely peppery, I use as seasoning. This one doesn't have a great deal of flavour, but in the summer it has the most beautiful little white flowers that make the most spectacular garnish. Just leave that one be just now. And then I've just picked over this banking here. There is not really a coastal species generally, but there is, sorry, still chewing. But we can see there's some lesser celandine here. Starting to flower now, so less appealing to eat the leaves. They develop some toxins as they get older, but young leaves like this are still good. I'm quite mild. I've just spotted this, which looks like cow parsley growing next to it. And if I pan on this banking here, you can see the gorse at the top. Flowers are excellent, pea flavour. And in my bag here, just picked about 50 metres back, sea radish, stag's horn plantain or buck's horn plantain, delicious for stir fries and things. Coltsfoot flowers, which I like to just eat, but a lot of people make a cough syrup out of them. Yeah, so how many species is that in this tiny little area? And that's how I graze my lunch. Cheers.